Welcome to Cook and Impress with Bina. Today I'm going to show you how to make Kadhi. This is a traditional Gujarati dish. I can say it's a traditional soup eaten mainly with vegetable dishes or on its own. Okay, let's get cooking. So to start with, I've got 250 grams of low-fat yogurt, which I'm going to put in a mixing bowl. Okay, right, done. To that I'm going to add 3 parts of water, so that comes to exactly, I think, about a pint. Okay, but to get it perfect, let's just show you. Okay, so you've got 1, 2 and 3 bowls of water. Always remember, 1 part of yogurt, 3 parts of water. Okay, and you can't go wrong. Okay, to that I'm going to add 2 tablespoons, or I think about 1.5 tablespoons. This comes to, it's about 20 grams. So got 1, yeah, about 2 tablespoons, full, and a bit more. So there's about 20 grams in there. Okay, I'm going to mix that quite well. Okay, and what I'd like to do is I'm going to mix it well with a hand blender. So plug that in very quickly. Okay. We mixed it quite well. I've given it a good mix, and you can see it's a bit frothy on the top, which is just the way we want it. Okay. We're now ready to season our kadhi. So let's put the gas on, bring the pan. Okay, this portion will serve approximately 4 people. Okay. And put that on the side. Right, so I've got a 9-inch pan there. I'm going to add some oil to it. The gas is at medium, and I'm adding 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of sunflower oil. Okay, to that I'm going to add some neem leaves, alright, known as limbo by the Gujaratis. Okay, some dried red pepper, cinnamon sticks. I put in 2 small pieces, 2 tiny glove. Right, and we can start putting in our, I've got about half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, about half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, and we're going to allow this to flutter for a minute or so when we hear that fluttering sound. At this stage I'm going to put a key Gujarati ingredient, which is the hing. Okay, so I'll put in about, say, 1/4 teaspoon of hing in there. Right, we're now ready, and that's mixing quite well. We're now ready to put in our curry mixture. I'm using a sieve so that we don't get any of our gram flour bubbles or bits in there, okay? So turn the gas on a bit and in it goes. Beautiful. That is the sound you want when your curry goes in. Okay? Right. The most important part when you prepare the curry is you need to stir it constantly. Okay? Make sure you're stirring it constantly. Right, I can now add in my spices. Okay? So we've got... Okay, I'm putting in 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Add about a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. About 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seed powder. Now you can actually use whole cumin seed and grind them up, which is the best way, or you can buy a ready-made cumin seed powder. I'm going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala. Just gives it that beautiful taste. I've got about 2 tablespoons of jaggery, also known as gourd, and this is an alternative to sugar, but very good in health. Okay, if you don't have gourd at home, just use about 3 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, right, that in, and we're finally going to add our ginger. So I've got about a teaspoon of ginger, fresh ginger, which is grated. 1/2 teaspoon of crushed garlic. Okay, there we go. Some fresh coriander, and I'm using tiny bit of chili. I've got about 1 hot chili there, which I've cut and put in. All right. Now, if you want this any hotter, okay, then add more chilies. There we go. That's a beautiful color. It's looking creamy. That's how you want it. The texture of the curry must be thick, okay, so you don't want it very watery and thin. And like I said, 1 part of yogurt to 3 parts of water in any quantity is the best way to measure it, okay. There we go. Now you keep on mixing this till the curry comes to boil, okay, so we're going to constantly keep on stirring it to make sure that it's well mixed. We keep on stirring it. I think we should give it about 4 to 5 minutes till it comes to boil. Brilliant. It's coming up, and as you can see it coming up, the curry is now ready. Okay, so you can switch off your gas. Okay, so let's switch off our gas. We've got the beautiful color, the spices are looking good in there, and perfect. Right, at this stage you can leave it in the pan. You can cover it, leave it in the pan, and warm it up again just before your guests come. Now, if you prepared the curry in the morning and by evening you think it's thickened up or it's gone much more thicker, just add a bit more of water. And if you're going to add water, make sure you make sure that you add enough salt, additional salt if needed. Okay, right, what I'm going to do is, I can't wait to serve this. So curry is best eaten with rice, and as you may have seen in my previous video, or please go back and look at my previous video where we prepared the vegetable rice. I'm going to serve it with vegetable rice. So let's show you. Okay, so best way to serve the curry is take a bit of rice. Okay, a bit of salad on the side. Mixed peppers, a bit more salad. A couple of carrots there. And finally our kadhi. There we go. As you can see, it's beautiful and cream now. Very creamy as you would want it. Put it on our platter with a bit of coriander there, a bit of coriander on our rice. Okay, we're ready to impress our guests, and I'm going to try this very quickly, just make sure it's all okay. So I've got a bit of my kadhi there, a bit of rice. Beautiful. Spices have all blended in well. The rice was cooked beforehand, and the kadhi tastes absolutely perfect. And I'm sure my guests are going to love it too. Right, there we are. We're now ready to impress our guests with our kadhi and vegetable rice, or matar bhat, or vegetable rice as we may call it, with some salad. Thank you for watching my videos. Please take some time to watch the other videos on my channel. Thank you. Enjoy.